Hello, my name is Yap Jawan. My friends call me Nicole, and today I'm going to talk about the conflict that happened within One Malaysia Development Berhad, as known as 1MDB. The Satu Malaysia Development Berhad, as known as 1MDB, is a strategic development company. Wholly owned by the Government of Malaysia, 1MDB was established to drive strategic initiatives for long-term economic development for the country by forging global partnerships and promoting foreign direct investment. 1MDB is currently involved in several high-profile projects, such as the Tun Razak Exchange, Tun Razak Exchange Sister Project Bandar Malaysia, and the acquisition of 3 independent power producers. 1MDB was founded back in 2008. It is professionally managed and has a triple-tier check and balance system comprising a board of advisors, a board of directors, and a senior management team. The board of advisors is chaired by the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Najib Razak. However, in early March 2015, with public discontent growing at the perceived lack of financial transparency at 1MDB, the Malaysian Prime Minister, who is also the chairman of 1MDB's Board of Advisors, ordered the country's Auditor General to carry out an audit of 1MDB. The involvement of 1MDB in the multi-billion ringgit Tun Razak Exchange Development Project barely a year after its establishment has drawn criticism from the opposition party. Opposition leader and Member of Parliament for Permatan PAO, Anwar Ibrahim, has openly questioned the credentials of the company. He told Parliament that according to the record held by company's commissions, 1MDB has no business address and no appointed auditor. He further questioned the Prime Minister's interest in the approval given to 1MDB on this matter. The 425 million ringgit profit between September the 25th, 2009 and March the 31st, 2010 raised many criticism and controversies on the lack of transparency given to 1MDB's account. Tony Phua, DAP Member of Parliament for Petaling Jaya Utara, questioned Prime Minister Dato Seri Najib Razak, 1MDB Advisory Board Chairman, whether the figures were the result of an asset injection into 1MDB by the government, such as the transfer of land rights to the company. 1MDB had also raised attention by asking for a 6-month extension on the annual report meant to be filed in with the CCM by September the 30th, 2013. In the meantime, the change of 3 auditors since its inception in 2009 was considered suspicious. It was reported that 1MDB has accumulated debts totaling 42 billion ringgit, causing the bonds issued by the fund to be downgraded to junk status by ratings agencies such as Standard & Poor's and Fitch Ratings. It was reported that the Malaysian cabinet had rejected a RM3 billion cash injection for 1MDB, narrowing its option to pay off its debts on time. It was also reported by news portal Sarawak Report and British newspaper The Sunday Times, using leaked email correspondence, that Penang-based financier Jay-Ho Lau, who has ties with Najib's stepson, was able to siphon USD 700 million from a joint venture deal between 1MDB and Petro Saudi International. An email revealed that Jay-Ho Lau had the loan approval from Prime Minister Najib for USD 1 billion without getting any approval from the Bank Negara. Relationship management theory effectively manages organizational relationships around common interests and shared goals over time. results in mutual understanding and benefit for interacting organizations and public. This theory places the notion that the appropriate domain of PR is relationships. It focuses on building mutual benefit and evaluates PR in terms of outcomes instead of outputs. Organizational relationships are transactional and dynamic. They change over time. They are also goal-oriented, have antecedents and consequences, can be analyzed in terms of relationship quality, maintenance strategies, relationship type, and those involved in the relationship. It is driven by the perceived needs and wants of interacting organizations and publics. It is also described as personal, professional, and community. Evaluative relationship indicators are control, mutuality, and trust, satisfaction, commitment, and exchange relationship and communal relationship. OneMDB obviously failed in implying this theory in their PR strategy because they did not gain any trust and satisfaction from the public and lack of the commitment of OneMDB towards the public. The PR department of OneMDB did a fairly poor job as exchange relationship is not achieved and control mutuality is nowhere to be seen. OneMDB should use communication as a tool to build mutually beneficial relationships between organizations and key publics, instead of trying to hold on news as long as possible or have their spokesperson to give unnecessary excuses which worsen the situation further. The focus of PR should be the management of relationships, not individual communication strategies. Also, PR should not involve a one-size-fits-all approach. In my personal opinion, OneMDB should gain back their trust from the public by increased news transparency and efficiency when questions are raised by the public.